Alright, so this is Rainbow Six Vegas for the PC. I picked this up at Value Village for $5.99. And, hey, there's nothing wrong with picking up cheap PC games these days if you can pick them up for this cheap. And, this was a pretty cool game that obviously I didn't really get to play much when it came out. I played it a little bit because my cousin had an Xbox 360. But, when it came out, I played it at his house. And the thing that I remember about this game when it came out was how awesome the graphics were and the ability for the game to switch from first person, which, I was used to the old Rainbow Six games where you didn't even see your gun. It wasn't until Rainbow Six 3 that you actually saw your gun. But then for this to go into the third person, you can cling onto the walls and, take cover behind objects. And you can crouch behind them. You can sneak around the side. You can shoot around the side. You can pop up over the over objects in front of you, and it has a really cool cover system that, for the time, was pretty revolutionary, pretty high tech stuff. And the lighting was really good. The colors were really good. It really blew me away at the time when this game came out in late 2006. The funny thing is, coming back to it now, I was actually expecting the graphics to be even better than they are. It's like I remembered them being so amazing. And what I really didn't realize was that this game came out a year before Modern Warfare. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare came out late 2007, so essentially a full year after this game. And I really forgot how amazing the graphics were in Modern Warfare for the time. I mean, when Modern Warfare came out, it really was a big step up in the graphics, especially on the PC, for being a DirectX 9 game. It really pushed DirectX 9 pretty much to the limits of what they thought was possible at the time. And it does look a lot better than this game. So I think it's coming back from Modern Warfare to this, and I was kind of disappointed, but I almost forgot that this game was a year older than Modern Warfare. So I mean, the shadows are really good, as you can see here. The shadows are really nice. Like I said, the lighting's really nice. Some of the reflections in the water look really nice. The ability to cling on the walls and go into third person, look around, and then pop out and pop silence pistol. I absolutely love this game for that. And yeah, I mean, like I said, the graphics were pretty good at the time, but they are a little dated now, especially in the textures. Really low resolution textures. That may in part be because the game was developed for the Xbox 360 first. And one thing I did notice, and actually kind of the main reason I wanted to show this game, is this is obviously not a review. I figured there's no point in reviewing the game. Everyone knows what Vegas is. And at the same time, I was kind of lazy, and I just started playing the game. This is really just me playing it for the first time, so if I suck at it, please forgive me. A lot of the controls take some getting used to. The way that you zoom in is different because you use the middle mouse button or the scroll wheel clicking in. Because the second mouse button, which in most games, if you're used to Call of Duty and first-person shooters on the PC, usually mouse button 2 is to look down the gun. So in this one, it's actually to take cover. It's actually how you take cover on walls. So that takes a little bit getting used to. The way you switch between weapons and the way you can adjust things on your weapons, like you can put the silencer on. It's all adjustable, so that's kind of cool, but it takes a little bit of getting used to. And also, like, C is crouch instead of control, and there's just some weird things it takes some getting used to. But yeah, for some reason there was no sound, and obviously there was sound playing the game originally, but when I recorded it, for some reason it didn't record the sound, which I've never had that happen before. So I don't know if there's something about the sound engine in this that's different than most games as to why Fraps wouldn't pick up the sound. Like I said, I've never had that happen before. If I've ever had any weird problems with Fraps, which is it doesn't happen very often, but it certainly wouldn't be the sound not recording, so that's kind of strange. So unfortunately there was no sound in this video. But here I am getting back to my main point. The main reason I wanted to show this video This game running on the PC is to show, in case anyone's wondering, wants to pick up this game, it is an older game, 2006. It did not originally support widescreen resolutions. And the first time I went into the game just to check it out really quickly and see what the graphics settings were, there were no graphic options for widescreen. There were no widescreen resolutions available. And it was playing in 4:3, which of course you could stretch. You could tell your video card settings or your monitor to stretch that to widescreen. But games always look a little bit funny when they're 4:3 and you stretch them, and you're not necessarily seeing any more to the sides. You're just stretching the picture, so it looks a little bit stretched out. And then I exited the game, and I launched it again, and I guess because it was the second time launching it, it checked for updates for the first time, and it did say, oh, there's an update patch. It installed it. It only took a few minutes, or not even, took 30 seconds. And then going back in, I noticed it had all the widescreen resolution graphic options. So that's actually the main thing I wanted to show, that if anyone's wanting to pick this game up, it does support widescreen resolutions now. Maybe it didn't. Well, obviously, it did not originally, but at some point they came out with a patch. So this is native widescreen resolution. It's the main thing I wanted to show. Like I said, it's not really a review. Just looking at the game, and like I said, I picked it up really cheap, and it's an awesome game. So there you go.